questions, I hope, regarding integration.
Yes,
So,
yes, sir. Just they will ask, sir, how you, yeah, what is the source of, what is the source of data you are getting? They are asking that question, first question.
okay. So, what is the
So,
source? Yes.
yes, source I'm saying, but I don't know deep knowledge about that. But I am saying one is the Excel sheets, I mean CSV file. Second one is that we're getting data from the SAP. I will say that is only SAP, but they are asking some cross questions.
Cross
How do you
question they
get
will
from?
ask. So, how you will get from SAP to Anaplan? That will be question, correct? Source is
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So, but which
Yeah, yeah,
method are you using? That is also one
yeah.
question. So
Yes, sir.
then,
Yeah,
if you don't say method, so what is the use of saying source?
yeah, yeah. Correct, sir. Yeah,
So source is fine, you are getting data is fine, but how you are getting? So that
yeah,
is
yeah.
also
That's
one
a correct.
important thing. So for that one only, like I have explained yesterday, you can see by using this
Sir,
Anaplan Connect.
we don't have answer.
Yes. Yes. Are you speaking something, Ankiriti?
Yeah, yeah, no, sir. But after that, we don't have any answer, sir. How to explain that answer?
Yes, yes. So that's what I have explained here. So we have the two
Yeah.
methods we should say. So one is by using Anaplan Connect. So by using CloudWorks is a different one. So but you can say by using SAP, SAP you will get data by by using Anaplan Connect we can get. So what is Anaplan Connect? So in uh, Anaplan Connect basically you need to create the bash script whatever I have shared in the group. So they will provide the script. So that script in that script we need to give the source path, source file path, and source file path you need to give model ID, workspace ID, and action details. We need to give in that command batch script. So batch script you can see if I click on here command prompt. So you can see here command prompt you can see.
Okay.
So this is a command
Yes, sir.
prompt here. That bash script we will copy paste here, and we will run here. Once if we run, what happened? This command prompt will pull data from the source to whatever the source, SAP, Workday, whatever we have sticked with this one SAP and Workday. I told, and if we want SAP, Workday, and one more source we have told. So like any number of sources we have SAP and Workday and GCP, Google Cloud Platform. If we say these three things enough, so if I give that source path for these three sources and model and where I need to import the data. So model ID, workspace ID, and our credentials, and then model ID and everything if I provide, if I run this one, data will get from my SAP, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, and my Workday to in the Anaplan where I am trying to import. So this is the thing. So how it looks like, I have shared the image. Did you watch it, everyone? Can you watch once?
Sir,
What?
sir, here, what is the credentials, sir? Our credentials mean so workspace and
Workspace
model.
user ID, model, workspace user ID and password credentials.
Okay. Okay, and one more here, you use that action, sir. Action already created by ourselves,
Yes, yes.
or it will create.
No, no. When we will do import, first time, whenever if we are doing import, first while developing the model, we will do the everything sample with sample data. Again, if you want to redo that thing, we will import data from other sources. That's it. Same
Okay,
template
so
will
that
use.
that
Same
okay, that
template will use.
action.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, sir. I mean, starting we are importing through Excel file, right? CSV file, we are importing data in that
Yes.
particular
One
module
action
or
will
list.
get create. So same action every
Yes.
time will repeat.
Okay, so that time we can give that command path, that action
Yes.
path in that command. Uh-huh. Okay, okay, sir. Understood. Okay, okay.
so that what happens every time it will get repeat, data will import from the, so that source to our target. So this is generally every time it happens. So in this way we can do. And this is bash script and everything. Only we should say this what are the sources: SAP and Google Cloud Platform and Workday, you can say. And these three things we have used with the
Sir, sir, this
yes,
one who will do that, sir? Anaplan
data
developers
integration. No, no,
or
no, we don't do anything. Data integration person only do, but we have involved
okay,
with the data integration person. That is the reason we could give the answer. So we can explain, yes,
okay,
we
okay.
have aware about this one, so we have idea. We don't
Okay.
directly, we only don't do, our data integration person will do, but I have involved with, I have coordinated with him, I have involved with him, so
Okay.
this will be our answer. So he will
Okay.
satisfy if we say all these things. Other than that one, they don't expect more thing. So this is a one
Okay.
type of one is a manual method .csv files. And in .csv file also they are asking cross questions. So Anaplan supports for the which
Sir,
type
sir,
of files it's supporting. So Anaplan which,
sir, just sir, small question here for Anaplan Connect.
yes,
Hello. So
tell
actually,
me.
so we have one more Anaplan Connect, sir. A model to model, we are using Anaplan Connect, right? So
That
that
is
is the
not Anaplan
Anaplan
Connect.
Connect.
Connect. That is not Anaplan Connect. Connect that will be different. This is a third party tool. That's the internally model to model importing. That will be different. Okay.
Yeah.
Connect to model, that
So
one. This is Anaplan Connect. That will be different. If you log in this one, I will show how it not Anaplan Connect. Connect to Anaplan something. It will show.
So Asif bhai, whatever the connects that we are using, I mean the sources that we are using, SAP or HANA or Workday, the process that we should explain is that no, we will have a batch file that is received based on the like no source that we are explaining. In that in the batch file, we should be just entering the required details like no, our workspace ID and all other details, and then run the batch script so that the data can be integrated into Anaplan Connect. So this is what actually we need to explain.
Anaplan
But
Connect into
when
Anaplan.
yeah,
Into Anaplan, we
yeah,
are importing not Anaplan Connect. By using Anaplan Connect, we are importing data from the SAP to Anaplan.
yeah,
That is
okay.
a just a
So
mediator
in
tool.
the okay. Uh, so for whatever the source that we are using, we'll receive the batch script for every let it be SAP or let it be Workday.
Yes, bash script we will get. In that bash script we will give the what is source path. Generally, if I want Excel source path, what I do, I'll go to that file and I will copy that link, correct? Same way, so
Correct.
whatever the wherever the file we have, so that source path will take and copy paste in our bash script. So that's it.
Batch script. Yeah. Okay.
So if you can see what you are saying, one that model model to model import you are saying, correct? So how it
Yes, sir.
not Anaplan Connect, that one. Connect to Anaplan model, not Anaplan Connect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay,
That is a
okay.
major difference.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, understood. Okay, okay. Sir, here, yeah, this is okay. Understood. Okay. So previously, earlier, you have showed that prompt, that black screen, sir.
Command
Could you
prompt.
please open that again, sir?
This
Yes,
is
sir.
a
Please, could you
command
please
prompt
open that
where
one?
we command prompt. Every system we have this one command prompt. If I type here, simply you will get command prompt. You can see this one. So here they will run. This is a manually doing. So you can see this is a
Yeah,
manually do. So, but if you want,
sir.
hmm,
Yeah, here, batch script. I mean, where can you find that batch script, sir? He
bash
will
script,
provide batch script.
they will provide bash script. What are the details, like template they will provide. To any template if you
Okay,
provide, you need to fill your detail. For example, resume template if you have, so in that one what will we do,
okay,
we'll copy paste our names and everything will be same way. So what are the details we required? Source path, model credential, everything. So we will get, so and that credential we need to fill. So that details we
Okay.
need to copy paste here in that template, and we need to run here.
Okay. So where we can run, sir?
If you click on run, enter, then it will get run.
Just enter only.
Enter only, that's it. If you click on enter, so
Uh-huh.
it
Okay.
takes the details from the source and it import data in the Anaplan.
Okay, sir. What is the connect from this prompt to Anaplan, sir, workspace? Anaplan workspace. I mean our workspace, right, in the Anaplan data modules. Is this connection between this uh, prompt to Anaplan, sir? Is this connection between both system prompt
Anaplan
this
Connect.
screen to?
Anaplan Connect is the intermediate tool. So basically, we need to import Anaplan Connect to a third-party tool also in our system. We need to import, download. We need to download Anaplan Connect as well. So if we
Okay.
download that Anaplan Connect version in our system, so we can do all these things.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yes, we need to download. That is a third party tool. So you can search more about that one. If you download in our system, what happens? So we need to provide all the paths here in that batch script, whatever I have shared
Hmm.
in the group. So in that one, what should we do?
Yeah.
We need to give the every details, source path and model workspace credential, model details and action details if we provide. So what happens? It brings data from the source to Anaplan. So in that way we'll do. So this bash script and everything, if you run this is a manually doing. So if I want to do automate, once if I want to do automate, so you can see schedule task scheduler. So if you do click on task scheduler, so simply you can automate the things, create new schedule, task schedule. So you can create the new task, and so when weekly should we run once, or monthly should we run. So here by using the task scheduler, we can automate the system as well. Same action if you want repeatedly, daily once if you
Yeah.
want,
Yeah.
weekly once if you want. By using the task scheduler, we can do automate the system. That is a manual method, whatever
Okay.
I am doing here, command prompt. So if we do in this way, what happened, automatically we can do every weekly once, daily once, whatever the frequency we want. So in that way we can set and we can automate the system.
So, sir, in that way also we need to give that same details, right? Workspace and model ID, everything
Yes, yes,
need
everything
to
will be same.
address.
Same, everything will be same.
Where can you, yeah, where can you give the details, sir, for this scheduled tasks, for this scheduled tasks? Where can you give the details?
Schedule the task means here only we need to, if you create the new task here, so it will ask the everything. So here only we need to give,
Uh-huh.
same way we need to give here task name, which task we need to start and everything. We to create task, and so here only we need to give the details. So what is our
Acha,
source
okay.
location and everything we need to give here. So to automate the system, we'll do by using, they will ask how you can automate the thing. So how you can
Okay.
automate the things means by scheduler, by using the task scheduler we can automate the importing process. So this will be basic procedure, like we should explain. So
Yes.
if they don't expect more than this, why means we are not a data
Okay.
integration person, correct? So we should aware
Yes,
about
sir. Yes,
these
sir. Yes, sir.
things.
Yes, sir. If suppose, sir, if data is not coming properly, so how can you check? We'll go for again bash script details. Can you check the bash
No,
script details?
you will get
If
error
not,
here itself. If it is anything fault here, you will get error here itself. And otherwise, error, whatever the error you get, you need to study that one. So what error it is getting. So whether it is not running proper action or not getting proper data. So is that any format issue? Error it throws, correct. Whenever if you write any wrong formula, it throws the error. So by analyzing that formula, we need to rectify our formula. Simple thing. So in that way it works.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
like a basic thing we need to explain here. So like
Yes.
by using Anaplan Connect, how we will do means by using bash scripts. So we will do these things. So and how we will automate means by using the task scheduler we can automate the data integration part. So these are the basic things. And by using Anaplan Connect, this is the method. So one more method we have by using the Anaplan CloudWorks. So CloudWorks also we can do the data integration. So and generally what happens, so we will get data from the, generally we get data from the different data sources, not any one source. So we will get data from Excel files, we will get data from, like different sources, Azure blog, Azure blob we have. So Google BigQuery nothing but this is the GCP only, Google Cloud Platform only. So GCS, Google Cloud Storage. So these are the all are the same platform. So everything is coming from the GCP, Google Cloud Platform. So like different sources we'll get. So few data will get from the few sources. So like that, what should we say? We have used different sources, and from different sources we got the different data, and you can see this is the third method. We have the CloudWorks. So by using the CloudWorks, so what are the sources it supports means? So Amazon S3 it supports, and Azure Blob, Microsoft Azure Blob it supports, and third one is the GCP, Google Cloud, Google BigQuery, Google Cloud Storage. You can say Google, GCP, Google Cloud Platform. So whatever it. So these three sources it supports. So CloudWorks. So what are the sources and how we will set up this connection means, in model simply if you go here in here bottom you have CloudWorks option. So if we click here we can create the new connection here. In this CloudWorks we don't have data integration permission, so that is the reason we are not getting. So simply you can see here new connection. So it is coming and it is disappearing. So new connection we need to click. What is the source? We will get after some time, I hope. After refreshing it is getting little bit, we can see the few details as well. So after few minutes it works. So anyway, like new connection we need to set here, and what is our source, Amazon S3 or GCP, and what is our target, everything we need to set up here. And you can do the input from the Amazon S3 and GCP to our Anaplan. So same thing we can repeatedly we can do the importing. So by using CloudWorks as well, we need to set up the connection. In that connection we need to give the source details and target details, and from where to we need to pull data and where we need to import the data, everything we need to give. And then finally, so if you can automate the system as well here as well. Directly you can schedule option we have in CloudWorks itself. So CloudWorks basically it is the inbuilt data integration system for the Anaplan. So if I go to Anaplan Connect, so that will be different, correct? So we need to run command prompt, and we need to download our Anaplan Connect tool. So that is the like a third party tool, but CloudWorks is the it is the internal Anaplan tool. You can see this is the Anaplan homepage and everything. You can see CloudWorks here itself. So simply within Anaplan we have the new feature as well. Earlier 1 year back no one couldn't use this CloudWorks. So nowadays only they are using this CloudWorks for the integration purpose. Is it clear?
Sir, if you don't mind, yeah, fine. In which situation we can use CloudWorks? So actually, so we are getting data from we are getting data from that data hub to spoke model, and we can import. I mean, we can create an represent tag, and we can push data from to hub to spoke model. But here, model to model connected, sir. So how can you
No.
work this cloud?
Who told model to model? By using GCP platform too, we can pull into Anaplan. Into data hub also you can import by using CloudWorks. This is not model to model. I can import data from Google Cloud Platform to Anaplan. So it is the internal tool I am saying. Internal tool nothing but, so internal without using any third party tool, by using this CloudWorks tool only I can bring data from Amazon S3 to Anaplan I can bring, and Azure Blob, from Azure Blob to I can bring data into Anaplan, and GCP Google Cloud Platform, from there to I can bring in the Anaplan. Three options I have.
Okay,
Yeah, but this is the
we cannot
internal.
check using SAP, right? We
Yes,
cannot use
it
SAP as
doesn't.
a data source for
No, SAP it will not work. It will not works for this one.
only
Only three sources it
GCP data.
supports.
Okay.
So if you have data in SAP, we need to use the Anaplan Connect. So if you have data in Amazon S3 and this so GCP and so Azure, so you can bring data. Correct. So why means that tools also cloud services tools, cloud tools, that one. So SAP is a different tool, correct? So that is this because of that one only it's supporting only the Google cloud platforms. So the, but this is the internal tool. There is no need to um, import any tool and everything within Anaplan only. We have this option. So because of this one, mostly they
Sir,
are used.
sir, small
Yes.
doubt, sir. Even yeah, in the business, our part, I mean, business client. So if they want to import through internal clouds, AWS, S3, and Google, something you said that three Google platforms, right? So if they want to import data from that cloud platforms to our HANA plan, it will be very costly, right? SAP and these three clouds. So why they are using multiple source for the HANA plan for source
Why
data?
in any one source they will take? Why they will take all sources? Any one source they will take.
Okay,
So it's supporting three.
okay,
We are not taking all three, correct? So we should say any one or two. That's it. So we should say we
okay,
have used GCP, Google Cloud Platform. So you can say
okay. If they
Azure. Any one we should
uh,
stick with any one thing. So we should not say all
okay,
the
okay,
things. It's
okay.
supporting three means we are using three. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
sh-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so any one source we can say.
Even so, yeah, even they buy SAP or cloud platforms, any one.
Any one or any two also possible. Google, SAP and GCP. So few data they will get from the SAP, few data will get from GCP, but not more than two.
Oh, okay, okay, understood, sir. Okay.
It depends upon their clients. We can't ask if they already have some sources
Yeah.
and anything. So it,
Sir, who will do this one, sir? This is by our yeah, internal Anaplan team, solution architect or master
with
Anaplan. They will do here.
data integration.
Yes, sir. Cloud to our Anaplan connect
Data
in the
integration,
Anaplan.
data integration person only will do. Not solution
Acha,
architect
same
also they
here
don't
also.
do. Here also everything will do
Okay.
data integration person who is responsible for the to get the data from different sources to Anaplan and everything they will take care. So we need to support them.
Okay.
We need to support them. We need to coordinate with them. So that's it. So whether we are getting proper data or not, so just we need to support them, coordinate with them.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So these are the things we need to basically explain. So repeatedly they
Yes,
are
sir.
asking. So other than this one, um, they are asking regarding ALM also. They are asking little bit different questions. They are asking. So like what other questions they are asking? Like if you make any production, if you want make any list as a production list, so what are the things you will check? This is the question. So if I am making any list item, if I want to make one list as a production, so what are the things should I check to make the list as a production? Jilani, can you explain?
Yes, yes. So if I have to make any list as a production list, first and foremost thing I will be checking it as whether it has any kind of structural data involved in that. And number one, and
1 minute. If you want structural data involvement, what is mean by it? Structural, if before making list as a production, it is 100% structural only. Again, what will you check? List, if you don't, until and unless if you make list as a production, 100% it is structural only. What will you check? That is a not a check. Go ahead. Go other point.
whether it has any kind of formulas involved, which is referring to any other data in the models. That is one thing I think we need to check.
Yeah, how we need to check whether we have
For example, if I am making list as a yeah.
selected any list item in any formula references. That one we need to check. So if I have referenced
Yeah.
somewhere, select some list item, any list item, select any list item. We can use as a dimension, that is not a problem. By using the select function, we can select only single item, any formula or somewhere. So if I do that one, what happens? If I selected one list item somewhere and I am trying to go and trying to make list as a production. So does it make sense? Does it does it
No, no.
does it accept first of all?
It will not allow us.
It doesn't allows. So that is the thing. So that is the thing. We need to check before that. So if I want to directly select some, if I make list as a production 100%, it throws error. You have referred somewhere this list item. First of all, you should remove that list item from that formula and you should make the list as a production. This is the first thing. And otherwise, if I make any list as a production and later if I want to refer that list item in the any formula by using select function, so what happens?
We cannot. There also will get error.
It will throw error.
It will throw an error.
Throws the error. Why? Means already you have done somewhere, so you have referred somewhere,
Therefore,
so you can't make list as a production. So first of all, remove that production list, marking as a production list, remove that one and you need to refer the formula. So that is the thing. It same way it works. So that also repeatedly they are asking. So and other than that one, so we have earlier also so many like regarding if I make any list as a production, so if I sync to the dev to prod, what happens?
If I so now after making a list as a production list, and if we are syncing from prod to
Dev,
sync, right? That is
dev
the
to
question.
prod, so what happens? Dev to prod, if I sync, what happens?
It will copy only structural data and it will not sync the production data.
So for example, already in dev model I have 10 list items, in prod model I have 10 list items, one country list for example. So now I have made as a list as a production list, country list I have made as a production list, and I have deleted few list items, 3 list item out of 10 I have removed 5 list items and I have synced. Then what happens, whether in prod model do we have 10 list items or 5 list items? How many list items will be there?
In prod model, we will have all 10 list items, right? Because we have
Yes, initially we have that in dev and prod we have 10 list items, but earlier that was a structure list. Now I have made list as a production list and I have removed 5 list items and I have synced dev to prod. Then what happens in prod model? Do I have 10 list items or whether it becomes 5 list items? What is the result?
So in prod model, we will have all 10 list items because we made 5 of them as a list. But in dev model, we will have only the 5 which are the which are not prod
After
lists,
syncing, I am
production
saying,
lists.
after
No,
syncing,
no, we
after
don't have
syncing
any
from
list
dev to
items.
prod. After syncing dev to prod, what happens?
No list items.
No list items. So Abdul Rahman is saying no list items. So what do you say,
See, no,
Jilani?
Asif bhai, after syncing from dev to prod, after making the changes, see in dev model we have 5 lists,
Five
and 5
items.
other lists actually we made as
Five list items.
five,
Say
five
five
list
list item. Ah,
yeah, 5 list items we have in dev model, and
yes.
then remaining 5 list items actually we made as production, correct?
No, not like that. List item. I can make as a entire list as a production. I have deleted few list items from the production list in dev environment. Not saying list items I have deleted. In country list only 10 items I have. In the 10 items I have deleted 5 items, and I have made even that list as a production, and I have synced from dev to prod. Then what will be the result?
So whatever we have deleted, we will not have it in the production list.
Production list we will not have.
Yeah.
Why it will not have? For example, it is not sync, that is the production list. Why it sync from dev to prod? I am after syncing, why it pulls that changes from dev to prod? That is the production list. Sagar, what is your opinion? Your BCom.
Yes, earlier how much how many list items we have in production model. So same list items we have also.
Same list items we have, it doesn't affect, correct?
Yes, yes.
Why it doesn't affect? Give me justification.
No. So already earlier we have those production sorry those list items already in our production model, right?
Yes.
So after that we have deleted in dev model only. But that
Yes.
change but those not changes will not affect into that prod model.
What is the reason? I am asking the justification.
So
Why it
Because
will
when
not?
we think,
only structural changes only will goes right.
structural
Production
changes
data
will
will not.
impact.
Sorry.
Yeah, that is what.
Yes.
Only structural changes will sync, right?
Yep.
Yes. Now you are saying, Jilani, structural data will sync. So earlier you have, you are changing your plate. We
No,
should
I
stick.
was actually I understood
Actually,
that part,
question was
Asif
something.
bhai.
No,
Whenever
actually,
we
the
do
thing is, Jilan was something
production, we
confused with question.
Okay. Okay. We should not get
so
confused. So dev while
dev to
pulling.
model actually always structural changes will impact. So the
Yes.
question I was raising, maybe like what I understood and thought is different. Uh,
Okay, yes,
yeah,
but
Lagaga.
we should be very careful while facing the interview as well. It happens same. So they will ask. So whatever they don't ask direct question. So they will ask. So by uh, to confuse only they will ask. The answer generally we know, but the question, the way of asking question will be different. So that is the reason. So we should carefully we should listen, and we need to understand what they are asking, and so how we need to give the answer. We should be ready for it. So that will be helpful for us. So anyway, like reason is only structural changes pull from dev to prod. So that is because of that one only we should say simply that whatever the list I make, the production list, if I delete or if I entire delete 10 items also, it doesn't affect dev to prod. Why? Means it is a production, only structural changes pull from dev to prod only. production changes, it doesn't change. So because of that one, so it happens. So in production model, 100% 10 items will be there in that list. So that reason will be, we should say structural changes only pull from dev to prod. So Abdur Rahman, you also told wrong answer. So you have made so many times this one, but they it get confused. So but we should not get confused. We should think properly and we should give the answer. And this one they are asking repeatedly. And if I make the list as a production, so what are the flexibilities we'll have? Yes. What are the flexibilities do we have?
To
So we
custom,
can give
the
the client.
client
End user can
will have
upload
the
the
options
data.
to
Not
update the
end
data
user, we should say,
from the
I
client.
told earlier as well. So end
Client.
user generally we don't give much flexibility. Uh, what what are the advantages do we get if I make list as a production list?
And one more advantage is that actually it will not this model size, Asif bhai, we can go ahead and whenever we want to, we can delete the production data in the dev model, and we can get the space.
Oh, that is okay, fine. So that will do. And in prod perspective, I am asking.
So advantages, like advantages, the client advantages you are talking.
Yes. Yes. So what advantages will get generally? So if I make list as a production, generally we can add new list items in prod environment. So Sagar, why you are not saying what are the advantages we'll get by making the list as a production?
Okay, so yeah, so at that time we can give the like we can update more list items so that it will not affect that main model, right? Without impacting, without any disturbing, we can change. We
Where
can
we can
update.
add items. You are saying items, okay, but it is not proper answer. You can add the list items, but where? In dev model, can you add items?
No, no, no. In prod model, I'm
We
saying.
should say that one correct. We should say
So
that
yeah,
proper answer in prod environment without
disturbing.
without asking every time that Anaplan model builders, they admin people generally, admin people
Yes,
they will
yes,
add. So not each and every user
yes.
they do. And even Anaplan model builders also, if they ask something, I want new items, so simply we can go the prod model and we can add any one item, whatever it, simply we can add
Without
without
yes.
ask, without doing if generally if
Dev
they
model.
if, in dev model, if generally what happened if they do any structural changes, if they ask, simply we need to come in dev model and we need to do and we need to sync. So without requiring this dev creation of dev and syncing and everything, simply you can do in the prod model, Anaplan model builder or admin people, they can add
Yes,
any
yes.
list items. This is the first thing. And other than that one, what are the other advantages?
Um, like a model performance will be good, and it will be like our model like I can say that the performance will be good.
Performance, it will not affect, Sagar.
Yes, yes.
It will
So
reduce the model
other
cost.
advantages.
So even it can.
Just send message as
Ashish bhai,
a just send message as a rejoin.
so Ashish bhai, first point itself, what is the advantages of making the list as product list is that without any dependency, Anaplan admin or the client have the option to edit or edit the list on their own. That is one thing. Correct? Edit in the sense they can add new things or delete from that list, which whatever we have made it as a production list.
For users we don't give, Anaplan model builders and admin people will do.
So Anaplan model builder and
Admin people.
admins. So, no, my question here, see, prod model is given to the client, right? Client
Yes.
in client end, everyone will be admins.
No,
Whoever is
no,
using
everyone
that
will not
model.
admin. Why everyone will admin? So the adding list items and everything will don't give access to every user. So generally
Okay.
we'll give few admin peoples will be there for them only, one or two people. They will take responsibility for this adding and doing these things. Management people. So users we don't give.
Okay.
And
Fine.
even
Okay.
Anaplan
Admin
model
and
builders.
the model builder.
Anaplan model builders also directly go in prod model and we can add or delete. That is the only one thing you are saying everyone. Other than that one, no one saying other any other point.
Yeah, so and we can we can avoid unnecessary calculation as well. If we want to add more list items, at that time we don't want to do any calculations, and we no need to give any formulas over there. If we want to add more list items, and our workspace size
Formulas,
will be
Sagar,
also.
adding
Yep.
any list items, it doesn't require any formulas. Directly that we are not going to dev environment, we are not doing and we are not syncing. You should say this one. But what
Mm,
calculation is required here?
okay, okay.
So syncing, revision tag creation, this will not required. Directly we can
Mhm.
create in the prod environment. That we should say.
Okay, okay.
Yes, go ahead. Give me a minute. I will get back to you.
ఇంకేమంటాయి బ్రో, నాకు తెలీదు.
మోస్ట్లీ అయితే నేనైతే ఇదైతే ఒకటైతే ప్రాపర్ పాయింట్ ఏంది లైక్
అది డైరెక్ట్ పాయింట్, అది అందరికీ తెలుసు అది.
ఇదైతే ఓకే అండ్ అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ we can
కొట్టు చాట్ జీపీటీలో. చాట్ జీపీటీలో ట్రై చేద్దాం.
చాట్ జీపీటీలో రిడ్యూస్ వర్క్ స్పేస్
ప్రొడక్షన్ డేటా
లిస్ట్ ప్రొడక్షన్ లిస్ట్ నాట్ ప్రొడక్షన్ డేటా ప్రొడక్షన్ లిస్ట్
Yes. So what we are discussing. Um,
Making the production list benefits.
yes. So what are the other benefits, Sagar? What we have discussed earlier? Did you
Yes.
remember?
Hmm.
Did you remember anything regarding that?
Apart from this, I don't get anything.
Jilani, did you remember anything other than this one?
I was just trying to recollect, but I didn't get anything. This is main point actually. I remember.
Abdur Rahman, what do you know regarding that?
Same thing as I say, this administration people, they can upload the data, they can change the data, edit the data for production list.
So we other than that one, we can update the subsets, list subsets. So we will get entire control on that list. Entire control on this means, so in the list only we have the list subsets. So list subsets also you can create and you can update the list subset. So that things you can do. That advantage you will get. So if I make list as a production, so that is the advantage. So you can see if you have any list subset here, you can already.
Asif, are you sharing your screen or what?
No, I am not sharing, so I will share my
Sir,
screen. Yes.
sir, small doubt here. This is excellent point. Very good. At the same time, why you not giving the some other list also same like that, sir? That feasibility.
What
So
other
they
list?
can do same like that.
Every list do you
So
want to
now we
make
have given.
production? Every list do you want to make as a
Yes, sir.
production?
No, not
No, no,
required.
no need.
Yes.
Yeah, correct, sir.
If, your question is every list, why you are not making production list, correct?
Hmm. Yeah, sir.
Why means if
So
you
suppose if you give that.
what happens, every list will get access, that is correct, but whatever the list you need repeatedly need, we need the changes, list subset or list items or anything. So that only generally will do. And for example, you can see child level list generally we make as a production list. So you can see here, generally our business expands in in whatever the countries exist, different locations. Already our business is existing in 13 countries, 15 countries. So in that one, different locations will we will increase our locations. It is possible, more possibility we have. Do we have more
Yes.
regions to extend our business? Instead of 3 regions, do we have more region, 4 regions
No, no, no.
generally will extend? Not extend. In countries also, whatever the
Yes.
countries we have, try to extend more locations in that same countries. So but that is the reason child level will do. Even though if you want to increase the country level also, your business, if you want increase, when will you increase? Possibility will be how much it will be there. If you increase the 10 locations, you may increase one country. So you can simply sync from the dev model and you can pull. So yearly once, but yearly 10 times you need to sync. So in this G3 location, if I want to sync, so instead of doing this G2 country and everything production, So generally what will we do? Which list required generally to make the production? G3 location only it is required, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes.
So G3 location child level details we required. So that is the thing. We'll do the list as a production in the child levels. So and your question is why we are not making every list as a production means. So every list we don't require we every list we don't require to make every time changes. So if I don't require to do the every time changes, so why do I do? Even you have flexibility in the production model. So often if I do the changes, so unwantedly also if I do or something, so by mistake also if I get change, so is that make sense? Without you have much requirement, so doing the list as a production. So what is the use?
Correct, sir. Correct point. Yes.
So on the base of
It
requirement
will create
only.
unnecessary. Yeah, it will create unnecessary issues actually. If we
Yes.
make all the list as production list, and admin is by as you said, if they are making knowingly or unknowingly mistakes, then again we need to dig into it. What exactly, where exactly went it wrong? Well,
Yes, that will be little bit different. So that is the reason we don't do each and every list as a production. So that we need to understand. So one more thing, um, you can see other than this one, they are asking question if I make action as a production action. So you can see one if I have the actions here. So if I have the actions, so these actions we have G2 country, no longer file we have. Yes. So you can see uh, this list you have, this list we have, both the actions we have. You can see here. No file. This is also we don't have file. So again I will import this file. Then I will check. So simply what I do, generally how we need to take the file means we don't have file here. So simply I will publish this one in the dashboard. So no action, so create, I want to keep this action in the new dashboard. This dashboard I am publishing this one. So this is a classic dashboard. So same, we can't publish any action in the new UX pages in our trial period. In real time you can publish. So in real time also we have same thing. In new UX pages, if I click this one, it will ask the choose file. So choose file, you can see download, come to downloads, and you can see, so country file if I give here, I have number of country number of times I have done this importing. So if I import this file, yes, 13 updated. So in that file we have the 13 countries, it is get updated. So you can see if I why I am doing this one. So if I click on this action, it is uploaded file no longer in the file. So
You can run here, sir. Just you can check here.
just 1 minute. So what I am trying to do, I can run here, it is possible. So it is because of some technical issue it is not showing. So anyway, like if I again if I import once again, I will import here.
Sir, you can go to the module, sir. Module, you can go module. Ah, yeah, you can input through here.
I will, if I import here, just now we have done the import here. So G2 country name we need to give here, country name, what is the parent and the code is country code. So name or code only you can give here. Run import. So yes, 13 get updated. You can see the actions here. Sorry, we are watching that same action. Actually we have in the bottom we already got action, so this action we need to check. You can see this one is updated action, correct? So new action. So here we are getting the things. So anyway, you can see these are the two actions we have. So if I have these two actions here, so I want to make
Production data enable.
one production action I want to make, and I want to make this as a production action, this as a non-production action. So here if I watch both the things, I can see the mapping here. So this one mapping I can see fine, and this one mapping as well I can see here in dev model. So you can see I can see, and same thing if I go to here prod model, you can see in the actions. So combination, whenever if I click here, what error it throws, so it is showing here. So why it is showing whether it is in deployed mode or not, in which mode do we have here, we need to check. So this is a structural action. So it is showing okay fine, but whenever if I click any, if I do something, if I click on OK, so what happening whenever if I am trying to change any action, what happening here? Yes,
Deployed mode can't change something like deployed mode
structural data
available
model
and this
mapping I
can't
can't
change.
change in the combination list, but now what I do, combination list only I will make as a production, and now I will this one as a structural. So now what happens, I will create one revision tag here. So and I go to test model, and I will come here manage model and click on compare and sync. So Dev Kumar fine, test 6 you can see revision tag I am syncing. If I remove this one, I want to keep online. If I sync, so what happens we can see here. So far what happened, I couldn't change any mapping here. Now I am doing refresh here. So this action become the production action. So then now I am editing this action, editing some action. Instead of code, combination code, I will keep some Kumar, and something I will keep, and just I have changed, and just I am clicking on OK. Does it accepts or not now? Yes.
Yes, it accepts.
It accepted. Why means it is a production list, production action here. So you can change the mapping.
Sir,
As Anaplan model builder, we can change the mapping. So if I do the same thing for this one, our country action, so country import action, so it is not showing. Please upload file again. It is showing. So even though if it is show as well, what happens again? It shows the same thing. Again, it throws the error simply. So already we have seen just now. So simply it throws that your structural data is there. So you can't do any mapping and anything. Simply it throws the error. Is it clear how it is happening? Why it is happening? What are the advantages you are getting here by making action as a production action?
yes, sir. If you don't mind, small questions here.
Yes.
So before we have the text, I mean, sorry, list production data we enable, we can take that subset and we can do something in that module. So decrease or something. And one more option is that so in the child level only we have so if, for example, in the child level only, we can extend the business. We can add that some other location. So we can know that one. So child level only, we can enable particular list.
Yes.
But here, which action we can know? We need to give the production action. Production is that production action is enable. How can we
So
know?
end users generally know. So which data repeatedly they want to change the mapping. So for that action, we'll keep the production action. So generally we don't keep each and every action as a production action, correct? Only few actions whichever we need. Generally we have the transactional data. We have some transactional data. Transactional data what happened daily we need to upload, for example. So
Yeah.
actuals data we have, monthly we'll upload. So transaction means daily whatever the transaction we happened, generally we load that one. So transaction data we need daily we need to upload. So we need to get some change the mapping because of some issues. So that type of actions what will we do? We'll make as a production. So monthly we'll do some imports, actual data. So in that scenario what they do? They will keep that as a structural action. So whatever we know everything means whichever what is the frequency to get that data and that action everything we know. So on the base of that requirement, we'll do this action production or structural whatever it. So without knowing we can't do anything. So we get the information, correct? So business people will provide everything. Business people will provide. So what is their business process? How they used to get? How they will get provide the data? So everything they will provide the detail.
Yes, sir. But so could you please enable that access, sir, once, please,
Yes.
if you don't mind. Please enable. Please edit it. Edit it, please. The production. Edit it. Edit, please. Yeah. So, sir, actually, here property in list names is a different, sir. Code and display name and parent and combination, right? So
Yes.
that's the different. Actually, we are giving the name is the different name map with a different name in the property list, right? Is this
So
correct way?
generally what happens we have combination code this we don't change anything, but what happened when this template earlier we have in this way, for example. So for example later what happened, so you have only directly this one column 4 code I have in the column 3. In my template code I have column 4, that is combination code only, but that I have in the column 4. This display name I have in the column 4. In that template what happened, so column 3 I have this data combination list, but that is the column 3. This is the excel data, this is the source. So columns will change
Yes,
sometime.
sir.
Okay, so data whatever the column excel data consists, that columns will change. In that scenario you can edit why you change this code always here only, but instead of third column it may be in the fourth column, second column, whatever it. So according to our, we should not watch this generally we don't watch column, correct? We watch code, combination code. Instead of getting third column, the combination code I am getting in the fourth second column, then I need to second select this column to combination code. Everything will be perfect. Otherwise, if I don't have this option, so if I upload the different template, so combination code I am getting in the column 2, simply I will get the error. Correct? Earlier what I
Sir,
have
if you don't mind,
mapped.
so you can click the drop down, sir, the column 3, arrow mark. Yeah. Sorry, if you can give the feasibility for edit mapping here. If I can give Kumar here for the code, suppose if I give the Kumar, if I can run here, it will importing data or not, sir?
It throws the error. Why it so it is not matching, code is not there, and like this format will be different, that code combination code will be different, we don't find
Mm-hmm.
any code. Correct? So because of that one we'll
Yes,
get
sir,
error.
correct.
Combination code we should get. So that is the reason, if you get the different templates, so different templates if we get,
Uh-huh.
in that
Okay,
scenario
okay.
we
Understood.
need this mapping changing. Every time we don't need.
Mm-hmm.
So that we
Okay.
need to
For
understand.
example, yes, sir. For example, first template is the code only. So we can map it code to code
Yes,
direct. Okay, that's
it
fine.
works. It
Yeah.
works.
Second time file, maybe they will get combination code or transaction code, something is name. So that
Yes.
time we can give this name to that code mapping, right?
Yes. Yes. So in that scenario,
Okay.
if you maintain
Okay.
every time
Understood.
same template, nothing will happen. So that is the reason generally what
Yeah.
happened,
Understood.
every time we'll maintain the same template. We don't change the template. So if you change the template, you need to change the mapping. So whatever the Excel data in which column we have, we need to exactly map. So if you do, second time if you are doing, whatever the first time you have done, same thing you need to do the second time. Which column we have kept earlier, same column we need to give the combination code. Same thing we need to maintain. So that is the reason we'll provide the template. Generally, for rare cases, we'll give the action as a production, whichever, if we get the template or different, or like if we need change the mapping, in that scenario only we'll do. But each and every action we don't
Okay.
keep. So that is
Yeah.
a very complex thing as well. Correct? So if you keep the
Yeah.
template
Yes,
one
sir. Correct.
and simply you can run, it will simply automatically you will get data. So again, if you change the mapping and if you run, so how much it become difficult every time. Correct? So rare cases will
Yes, sir.
do.
Correct, sir.
Rare cases, so rare cases nothing but whichever the I need different templates at different time. In that scenario we'll do this one little bit difficult only, but we'll get flexibility we are getting here, changing the option we are getting. Otherwise what happens, you need to go to dev model and you need to do the mapping and everything, and you need to sync. So that will be very lengthy process. Correct? Again,
Yes. Yes, sir. Correct.
so for that is the purpose we'll do these things. So anyway, like these are the advantages we'll get. So we need to understand these advantages, and we need to give proper reasons, so while facing the interviews. So even while doing real time also, it is very important one, how we are doing and what we are doing. So these are the things we need to know. Is it clear, Sagar, what we are trying to do here? What are the benefits I am getting? Yes, Abdul Rahman, is it clear? What are the benefits we are getting?
Yes, Sachin.
So simply I have taken the same template and in the country file I have run. Then what happened? It get run. So it doesn't matter. Why means whatever that I have downloaded the template, same template I have downloaded in my laptop. Correct? So that is the reason it is taking. So instead of taking that same template, if I give the same data in different template, but column headers I have changed, does it works? Column headers, if I change, does it works?
Yes, it will work. We need to edit the mapping.
Column headers, if I change, how it works? Column
No,
headers,
no,
if
it
I
should be
change,
same. No, it should be same. Consists of same headers. We should not change the column
column
headers.
headers and everything I don't change. If you can see, if I go here, so in the another template, if I give, so this is my template. What is my template means? So this is, it is not, it should Excel file it is not showing here. So while uploading, I will try to upload like this. We will get that template. Try to click on import or not new file. Already we have this file, countries 27 file. So if I click on edit, you can see this template nothing but you can see country code is the first column, country name is the second column, parent is the third column. In mapping what I have done, so country name I have given the first one. For first one I have given this country name column 2, and second one column 3 I have given for the parent. So and third one I have given as a country code. So this is a template. If I change column country name here, country code here, or parent something, if I change, so it doesn't works. Why it doesn't works? Country code should be column 1 only, country name it should be column 2 only, parent should be column 3 only. So what I have given you can see here. If I try to edit here, so how you are getting in this action you can see. So where should my country code, you can see in first column what was my data in the template, country code, correct? You can see here, that is the reason column 1 I have given country code. In second column what I have given, country name. If I change anything in the template, so does it works? It doesn't works. I need to change the mapping and then I need to import once again. If I want again without doing anything, if I want run that action once again if I want to run the same action, so simply what should I do? If I want to run once again that same action, so what should I do? I need to keep the template same way, so it runs easily without getting any error. Why means we didn't change any source file. So that is, what is the source we are using for that one? You can see country.csv. This file we are using. Like this we can understand what is import data sources. So this is a source we can see. This is a file. So source file whatever we have used, if you want see you can see here. So these are the things. So if I want to change mapping repeatedly because of some reasons, so that action will make as a production action until and unless we don't make. So why means running the action simply. If I want to run, simply I can run. It asks us to choose the file and I will run. Simply it will get import the data. Why I need to mapping and every time it required. Correct?
Yes.
So
But
this
we are changing the template, then
yes.
we need to edit the mapping, right?
Sorry, come again.
Suppose if we are changing the template,
Okay. In that
then we
scenario,
need to edit the mapping, right?
so we need to change the mapping. We need to change the mapping and we need to run the action.
Yes. Okay.
So in that scenario, if I have the production action, that will be good for us. Without doing anything in the dev model, in prod model also you can do. So otherwise in dev environment you should come and you need to change the source. So you need to change the source and you need to change the mapping and everything, and you need to sync from dev to prod, and in everything will be, you can run prod model that changed mapping as well. So that makes sense, but that will be rare cases will do. So anyway, like these are the advantages we have. So this is repeatedly they are asking the question. And one more thing continuously, that if I make list as a production, we have discussed earlier, correct? So already my list is the production. And in dev environment I have 10 items, and prod environment I have 10 items. So that is the production list. I have removed production. I have removed that list as a production in the dev environment. You can see. And do you have any production list here? Yes. So if I have removed list as a production list here, if I remove list as a production list, in dev and prod environment we have location almost 41 or 43 something we have. So if I open this one, if I delete one item, so Japan I don't want. Japan I don't want, for example. So but this is a Japan I don't want. I have synced here. Again I have created the revision tag. So I have decreased one list item. I have deleted one list item in the dev environment. Earlier it was the
Yes.
production list. Now I have made as a structural. So what happens if I sync? Now what happens? I have here Japan as well. Japan I have here. So if I sync, what
Yes.
happens now?
Only structural changes only. What?
Structural changes will mean, do I have Japan or not?
Yes, we have. No, it
Who
will
are,
not impact
who are
anything in
saying
production.
we have? Who are agreeing to have the Japan and who are not agreeing we don't have Japan?
No, will have Japan.
Sagar, what will you say? Yes, Abdul Rahman, what do you say?
It will not have Japan in the prod model after this
Yes.
sync.
After syncing, Abdul Rahman saying we don't have Japan. Okay, fine. So, Sagar, what do you say?
No, Japan will be there.
Sagar is saying Japan will be there. Okay, fine. So, what will you say, Jilani?
Yeah, Japan will be there, but no, he won't be having access to edit it. Yeah.
Japan will be there, Jilani. Okay. Ankireddy, what do you say? Yes, Ankireddy, are you there? Yes, are you there or not? So, okay, fine, leave Ankireddy. Whenever you ask question, I don't give answer. Fine. You can see are you understanding? I have removed that list as a production list, then it becomes the structural data, correct? So it becomes structural data.
Yes.
So I am clicking on compare and synchronization. Japan will not be there, so Abdur Rahman only correct. So Sagar and Jilani, you need to review this process. So why, you need to understand here why it is happening. So I am opening this one. I am doing the refresh. Am I able to see any Japan here below the India?
No.
No. Why it is not there means, so I made list from production to structural, then it becomes a structural, then structural changes will pull dev to prod. So what is the problem? So whatever the structural data we have in the dev model without Japan, so same things it will reflect there, correct? So without Japan only it will be appear in the test model. That's it. So you need to review these things, Sagar and Jilani.
Yeah, got it.
Just generally it looks like that only, but you need to implement 3-4 times.
Hmm.
It will be helpful for you. So you should not get confused here. How it is happening? If I make the list as a production, if I remove the list as a production, what happens? So these things they are asking very confused, by making very confusion they are asking. So we should be ready for these questions. So these are the things. So anyway, and one more thing. So whenever we are making model as a um, three environments. So if I copy the model, what happens? This is the dev model, my dev model, this Kumar dev model, this one. So this is the Kumar dev model, and if I make the copies, so generally if I want to create the three environments, if I copy, what happened? This production data also will get copy. So whatever the data we have, every data will get copy generally. So that is fine. But I will do the copy as well. So I will copy this model. So by going Dev Kumar 2, I will copy the model Dev Kumar 2. Dev Kumar 2 I am saving. So yes, fine. So what happens? Whatever the data we have in the Dev model, so every data we can see here. So data nothing but you can production data, this non-zeros data you can see. Whatever the data we have earlier, same data you can see here. Revenue price book module, for example, we have. So if I open some data, it may appear here. So if I copy, what happens? So you can see in dev model why it is not everything is 0. I hope it doesn't import anything here. If I copy this Dev Kumar model, you can see revenue price book module, open it. So it doesn't import the data. It doesn't import the data here. So that is the reason we don't have anything here. But generally what happens? So everything whatever we data we have here, it doesn't import any data. Why he not imported any data? It is looking cell count very high, but still nowhere I can see data. So in any module, if I have the data, any module, for example, what he has done I am not getting. Everywhere just modules he has created.
Might be didn't import anything, it says. No, but we can see.
In dev model, nothing he has created. System module I will see.
See, there is no calculations models and everything, it seems.
Where he has any data, something, no.
This has created only system modules, it seems. It didn't.
System modules, okay, fine. But here he should. So anywhere he don't have the data, but generally the data will get copy. So generally what will we do? Again, in this dev model is there, I will keep some values, not a issue. Again I can copy. So simply what I do, I will keep here 1 and 1 I will keep here. If I keep formula as a 1, what happens? Simply everywhere I can see the 1, correct? And
Yes.
everywhere I can see the 1, I will delete this 1. If I keep the formula, it will become structural data. So that is the reason I will remove this one. I will remove. Then what happens? It becomes a. I have removed this data. why it is getting means, so I have selected the all product, that is the reason it is looking uh, like everywhere you can see the one. So this is the Kumar model. So again I will copy here, I will delete Dev Kumar too. So what is the use? Yes, I have deleted Dev Kumar too. So then simply I will copy this model. So you can see Dev Kumar 2 I have copied, and I am coming to Rev 01. For which product we have? Yes, are you able to see 111
Yes,
now?
yes, yes,
So in Kumar 1 I have given, that is the reason I got this detail. Same values I am getting. So in Rev 01 module. But the thing is, what I do, simply I will create model from the revision tag. So what was the question they have asked? If I want to create the three environments, but I don't want to copy the model. I don't
production.
want to copy the production data.
Yep.
So what should we do? One more thing you can see, if I copy the model, so automatically revision tag is get create. So this question also once
Yes.
I have faced. So what was the question means, when automatically revision tag will get create, I don't create any revision tag, but I have copied the model, then what happened, I got the revision tag, you can see here simply. So this way automatically revision tag will get create if I copy the model. So that you can understand here. And one more thing, you can see I am creating just as a one list number one for the, to get the revision tag purpose I have written. So yes. So you can see I am creating model from the revision tag, but not by copying. So what happens here? Yes. So I am creating the model from the revision tag. You can see create model from revision tag. So Dev Kumar 3. So I am creating model from the open new model Kumar 3 model. So now I want to check the revenue price book module. So here generally we should have the data, correct? So do you have any data here?
No, no, no.
Why I don't have any data? Why I have zero here? Whenever I am
Because when
creating
you
that model from the
yes,
revision tag, what happening?
that
It will
production data
copy
will
only
not
structural
get
data.
written.
It is copying only structural data. It is not copying the production data, correct?
Yes.
So that one we need to understand. So yesterday, so these questions are also we have faced, Sagar. So
Yes,
when
yes, yes.
we don't want production data in the model, how will you create the model? Means by creating the revision tag in the by creating the model by the revision tag.
With
By using the revision tag you can create the new model. That helps us to
without
uh,
pulling production data.
only without production data we can create the new model. So that one
Yes.
it helps. So generally it happens.
Yes.
So
Yes,
this
we
is the way.
answered our certified. And again, there is something even class question also it was there.
Yes, but thing is like if we understand the question, we can think about the answer. So anyway, like
Hmm.
so we need to understand this is the basic thing, and so anyway, these are the things everyone should understand how it is happening, why it is happening. So it very important topic. These are the things, and ALM procedure and. What happens if I make the list as a production, if I make the list as a non-production, action if I make the production, what happens, So these are the everything we need to understand and try to go through this one recorded video as well, and prepare notes for this and be ready for the interview. And Abdurrahman, prepare well and give daily mock interviews. And Jilani once check with our Fazil. So
Yes.
he's actually he has given
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
checking with him.
interviews, and he asked him to attend the classes regularly. So we are 100% will get